Alright everybody, welcome back, and right now we're going to be looking at the Combiner Wars Dragstrip. And Combiner Wars Dragstrip, the interesting thing about him was that he was sort of like released in the same wave as the aerial bots, which was a little bit weird. So he's basically the first Stunticon most people got. And you know, that was kind of weird. Later in Wave 2 they released Air Raid, and you could complete the proper, more or less, Superiana team, the aerial bot team. So again, that was like the only time they really did this. It's like for waves 1 and 2 where they switched some of the members. All the other waves had the whole teams released at once. But yeah, so here's Dragstrip, and he's based off on an Indy car, very similar to the one from G1. Granted, the one from G1 was based on a Tyrell and was like a 6-wheeled car. But still a race car. It's got some nice color schemes going on, and pretty neat overall. And again, not too bad. Very, you know, still in nature with the thing, with the original G1. Now, interesting thing about this, as the others do, it's like they come with their weapons. So it's like with this one, you had the hand-foot gun, which has a peg. This allows you to peg it on top. Again, looking like some booster, but not the most practical thing on this one, but again, it's serviceable, if you will. What annoyed me about the Dragstrip, though, was his weapon, which is supposed to be this weird gun sword. Now, as a sword, it's not too bad, but it's got like the handle here, which sticks like at an angle, so that if you try to use it in car mode, it sort of just sticks way off to the side and just looks really weird. I mean, the only way to really pull it off properly is to just stick to the back. I guess, you know, if you want to be a dragster or something, but you know, I wasn't really too fond of this weapon because it essentially only really worked in one mode. Because of that, I went on Shapeways and I got this custom gun for it, which looks a lot more like a gun, and pegs into the side perfectly, doesn't disturb too much. Yeah, and you can just orient that properly. So that was pretty neat. Now, also in the case of Dragstrip, this I mostly got for Menasor, but I got these bracers for Menasor, which you can also use for Dragstrip here. And you can just plug these in on Dragstrip, and they work as like guns, if you will. You can also like hold them like this, if you will. And these are mostly for the combined mode, but you can still work with the Dragstrip here. It's like in vehicle mode. They also have a cool thing for his robot mode, which we'll get into shortly. So for robot mode, let's get down to transformation. For robot mode, you want to snap this back here and pull out the head. Now, for this one here, the head is not connected to the combiner peg. Rotate this around, turn it, and you can just peg this into the back like so. Okay, with the head, you want to rotate it around and pull out the arms and push them up. They're on a fold there. The thing I like about the Dragstrip is that his arms, like his elbows, right here, it's like basically his wrists, they look like wizard sleeves almost. Like he's definitely got something up his sleeve. And then you pull this out and rotate it. Now with the legs here, if you want, you can leave him this to be taller, or you can push these, turn it around if you, there, and that makes him slightly shorter. So you know, you have options with him, you know, depending on how you want. That also works in combined mode. You can give him a longer or a shorter arm, or make him a longer, shorter leg. So that's pretty neat. So yeah, so again, here's his weapon, original weapon. Works pretty good as a sword, but as a gun, it's at a weird angle. It barely like works straight. So because of that, I got him this gun, which is just way cooler. Now, as I was saying, it's like for the other one, one of the things you can do is you can take his hand-foot gun and combine these right here. Basically put them into the hand holes. There, like so. And you can turn this into like a stationary, like shoulder guns. Something you can do, which is pretty neat. Yeah, so there's Dragstrip for you, and again, it was a pretty neat figure, but definitely like glad I got picked up this off Shapley's, this gun. I'll leave a link to that for both of these. And you'll get to see what these do later. But yeah, we're going to look at the other ones, and we'll see what weapons I got for them. And thanks for watching. Bye.